Now, if you're familiar with Dragonball Hyper, you surely know about Stick Node and Dragonball fan series. So today I will present to you another Dragonball fan series made on Stick Node called Dragonball Chronicles. This series was made by .Z and his team First Node Studio. Well, it has one episode which is the pilot episode. And here is its plot. It happens on the Future Trunks saga. In Trunks' timeline, Vegeta and Goku are fighting against Goku Black and Zamasu. While Goku Black is fighting against Vegeta, he opened a rift across time and space with his scythe. This rift suck Vegeta and Goku into an unknown dimension. Future Trunks is left all alone in his timeline against Goku Black and Zamasu. Meanwhile, in the weird dimension, Goku and Vegeta doesn't understand what happened. Not having the time to understand what happened, the threat absorbed them into another portal that leads them to an alternate timeline. And if you are familiar with fan series of Dragon Ball, you surely know about Dragon Ball AF. And while this is in this timeline that Goku and Vegeta came. The two Saiyan sees another Vegeta in a Super Saiyan 4 gets defeated. The person Vegeta Super Saiyan 4 was fighting was the one and only unwanted child from Goku, Xicor. He appears and fights the two Saiyans coming from an alternate timeline. He attacks especially Goku as he is his father after all, but Xicor quickly realized that he isn't his father, but rather his father from another timeline. Goku then used a new transformation that Xicor never saw before, Super Saiyan God. Goku starts to fight with Xicor, and this is here where the episode ends. From what episode 0 showed us, this is quite of an actual good episode. A brand new story begins, and the episode has a great animation that has been made by .Z and his team, which a few of them work for Dragonball Hyper. But while it is a good episode, I still have things that left me a bit frustrated. First of all, I think there are too much close-up in the episode, which makes actions and combat really hard to understand. It's only at the second viewing that I understood that Goku Black was using a scythe. The overwhelming quantity of close-up just made me want for the characters to get out the camera, like I could smell their breath. But seriously though, if you're planning to make a series or just any type of work that involves action which need to be captured, I advise you to use overall shoots, which are fairly underrated actually. What information does these shoots give you is, for example, the placement of the character, the environment of the character, and it gives a better context on where the character are placed during the fight. The viewer can also use elements from the background to better understand and visualize the battlefield the character are fighting on. By using wide shot, you make your fight more clear and smooth to understand, unlike a certain manga called Jujutsu Kaisen. Now honestly, how the fuck do you understand Jujutsu Kaisen fight? I also think that Xicor voice is quite hard to hear. It just gave me the shadow voice treatment effect, where you kinda have to whisper to make the character sound edgy, you know.
Give me a good reason to not just hang up.
But as a return, you have a quite harder to hear voice. But I really think that this episode voice acting is actually really great. And now my greatest problem within this first episode of Dragonball Chronicles, it ends very broadly. Like, give me the feeling and the assumption that the episode was stopped in mid-production. It doesn't even give a good conclusion to the Xicor vs Goku fight, or just even a cliffhanger or something like this. It just Goku start to fight and then suddenly the episode ends. I do understand that animation takes a lot of time to make, but if the team didn't really had a lot of time to make the episode, it didn't have enough time to stop the fight, I think it would be better to stop the episode when Goku transforms as a Super Saiyan God, which would have left a sort of cliffhanger. On this proposal here, it gives more of a frustrating effect. Now that I'm done on the hating, I think that this series' potential is based on one crucial, maybe minor detail, but I think that the potential of the series lies on the original character that has been shown in the beginning of the video. Because, to be honest, Dragon Ball fan series aren't really that original, especially the one that talks about time traveling. It's like an already existing concept on Dragon Ball. So listen here, dear viewers, if you're about to create a fan series, OCs are a huge potential for your series, because you can explore more concept, more theme to talk about, or even just make the show more entertaining. Sometimes this is these OC that makes one series differentiated from another, while they still use the same concept, which in the example of Dragon Ball Chronicle would be time traveling. And if you want another example, like, I don't know, the fan series called Dragonball Hyper, where you got this OC called GD Hyper Goku, I'm just saying. Now, just a quick note here, what I've defined by OC is either a character that you've made all of yourself from the beginning, from 0 to the end, or you can just be your own original variation of a character. That's why I bring up Vegeta Hyper Goku here. Now I'm really excited to see this mysterious original character take action within Dragonball Chronicles if it doesn't get cancelled.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
But anyway, share some love to Darzy and his team. They really put in hard work within this episode. Also, if you want to join the Discord server, the server's link is right in front of your screen, and I'll see you next time on another video. Bye bye.